And so here's my rant of the day as a 43-year-old gym owner, personal trainer, sports performance trainer, you name it. I've done it all. Been in the industry for 15 years. But I just saw one of these videos where some dude talking about you got to stop doing the bodybuilding. You got to start doing functional fitness if you want to have longevity and feel good as you age. Once you get into your 40s and 50s, you can't do the bodybuilding anymore. You got to do functional fitness. And like, I'm like, dude, what do you, when people say that, my first line of thought is you weren't training well. Like whatever you were doing, if you're doing functional fitness, if you're doing bodybuilding, if you were feeling that banged up, you weren't training well, because lots of people are in their 40s and 50s doing the barbell lifts, what have you, and they feel fine. I'm just like, you just told us all that you weren't training well and you had to switch up your program, which is fine. That happens. Like we've all, you learn from mistakes, but I just don't see that as an indication of you were doing things well. It's like you weren't doing a good program and you had to switch it up. Because I'm not going to say that just because what I do is gospel, but I'm just going to say I'm 43. I do barbell bench press, I do chin-ups, I do bicep curls, lateral raises, barbell RDLs, deadlifts, just keep naming the list. These are all things that bodybuilders do. There's a bodybuilder lifestyle and there's lifting like a bodybuilder. Very different things, very different things. I use machines. I use strength machines, love strength machines. Great for hypertrophy. But again, like bodybuilders did that. I don't live the bodybuilder lifestyle. I also don't only do that. I also sprint, I jump, I train my core in all kinds of different ways, rotation, flexion, you name it. I have a variety. I was gonna say various. I train variously. And that's usually the thing. That's usually the issue that people have. Other thing, just like when people say you need to do functional, what does that mean? What is that? What is functional fitness? What does that mean? What is functional? So I should do a single leg squat instead of a bilateral squat. I should only do body weight rows. I do those. Bodybuilders did body weight rows also, and they also did dumbbell rows. So it's like, what is functional? I just feel like you're just saying you weren't training well and now you had to switch it up because you got all banged up, because there's a lot of very jacked, feeling great 40, 50, 60, 70-year-olds who do quote unquote bodybuilding lifts, but they just do it, they do it with good technique, full range of motion, good load management. At the end of the day, that's really all it's about, so let's cut the weird rhetoric of like, hey, stop doing bodybuilding stuff. Start. I can't even talk. Start doing functional. Because I hate functional fitness. I hate the term functional fitness. All right, my rant's over.